To segregate to what I was saying is if you guys go back just in 2014 when they launched the No Child Left Behind. Y'all remember that big old push Bush? It was like No Child Left Behind. That's when we made our first million. And the thesis behind that was that America the Beautiful really ain't that beautiful. But what they did was that when they were comparing themselves against other countries like China, Switzerland, and all these other countries, American students was coming at the low percentile of the education. So Bush and them got mad. So here's my takeaway. In your efforts to hurt us, you realize that you was hurting yourself. You hurt us by not giving us the proper teachers, the proper books, the proper curriculum. And so now, because America the Beautiful, white America, you pride yourself on being a number one. And I'm all for that. White, black, blue, or brown. I'm all for us being number one. Let's be real clear about that. But in your effort to segregate and hurt one or two or three, which was Hispanics, blacks, Latinos, and Asians, you end up hurting yourself. So now you had to reinvent yourself into No Child Left Behind in order for us to skip certain spectrums or levels for us to catch up. That was what the No Child Left Behind was all about. And so America the Beautiful ain't so beautiful. It's just a bigger plantation, Gordon.
Absolutely.
It's a bigger plantation. And when we all understand that as a people, as a couple, as a family that is integrated with blended families, because you bought some children and I bought some children, we had some children, and now all us is one big happy family, then we can really begin to dominate and take control, subdue all of the things that God has predestined and ordained us to do. But we don't understand that because we stuck in who got the biggest bling, who got this. We're fighting the legalization of, now they want to legalize marijuana and all this. But now, because your child got a problem with it, now it's an epidemic, it's a health crisis. We've been telling y'all that, but y'all was locking us all up and breaking up our families. We've been told y'all that.
Exactly.
But it's okay.
So what you're saying is we still in the field.
We still in the field.
But now we in the field. Master ain't necessarily putting the whip side. Yeah, he got the whip side, but we still trying to figure out how to get to the big house.
It's a different kind of whip.
It's a different kind of whip. It is.
It's owning land.
Absolutely.
You understand?
Absolutely.
It's education.
Absolutely.
Now you want to come back and say, I'm going to let y'all go to college for free for 2 years when you've been doing it.
Absolutely.
Why are we paying for education?
Don't. Because my wife is telling me, we live in somebody else's dream.
Absolutely. We are their dream.
I say that all the time.
Yeah, we living in somebody else's dream.
I say that to my kids who are in college. I say, do you want to live your dream or you want to live someone else's dream? You a follower or you going to be a leader? Because when you following somebody, you're in their dream.
Exactly.
And everything in America, the day you're born into their dream. They give it to you.
That's what he talks about. He just talks about how when you're born, we're just giving all this stuff. We don't, like, you're giving your religion, you're just giving everything. Your
education,
your
morals.
education, you're giving your tradition. You know what I mean? Until you decide to break those things.
Period, bottom line. And what separates us from JCPenney's, Chick-fil-A, Macy's, I don't know about Macy's, but JCPenney's and Chick-fil-A, let me tell you something. No, keep it at 100. We think that we gotta really kill some Goliaths. Chick-fil-A and JCPenney's, they're tithers. It's a principle, guys. It's a principle. God respects principles. If you tithe 10% from your company, that will break the head of the enemy.
Let me ask you something.
That's it.
Go ahead, husband.
And with his cigar.
I'm glad to see all y'all here.
Hope we got enough for everybody.
We're going to bring the conversation.
Don't smoke that unless you got something for everybody now.
Don't light it up.
Oh!
Don't light it up. You're going to be in trouble.
He popped up from Key West from the Cuban guy.
Don't come out here looking all sexy and got one cigar. Don't do that. We have to divide it into 6.
I got you. We got it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Smoke that shit.
Thank y'all. Hand selected, hand picked, because this is what we're missing. Normally you have to create what you want. What we wanted, we talk about it all the time. She getting real passionate about what she talk. Beating the table and everything. I don't see no cards. I thought y'all was
Let me play Smash.
I said, well, let me pull this back up. But it's this black love, it's love that we want to express. This is what we need to be around because that's why we were hiding the house. We hide in the house with each other because we can't find nobody to ride with. That really know what dedication means. Really know what being ride or die means. Really being with somebody that's been low, now you up. Now they with you. See, in this generation, this generation, Rich,
Come on,
they only want to, they with you because you got it.
It's instant satisfaction.
We just talked about that.
It's the age of push the like button.
That part.
They don't even know.
Yeah, we getting ready to come here, right?
And listen, we
I
were
said,
saying
I'm
the same
putting on
thing.
LL Cool J. I'm doing it. I put on DMX. How's it going down? She over there. She got a whole lot of TV over there.
I said, man, that's what's wrong with
him. We was gangsters in love. We was gangsters, but we was in love. We didn't call her B because we wanted to get it. We didn't deal with dudes the same way we dealt with women.
Knowing that, first I had to put it out to make sure we're in agreement. Because the book I read says people can't move together unless they what? Agree. What we start here, the nation will see. What we start here, the nation will experience because we're going to be the ones that do.
That's right.
We're not going to wait on people to create what we already are. Come on, man. That's insanity. Yeah, when I met you, Ron, that's what I was looking for. I met you, Gordon, that's what I'm looking for. Now I met this brother, that's what I'm looking for. I met this brother. For real. I can start counting them. I told you I'm 50 years old now. I don't look at this.
Yes, I robbed that cradle.
Stuck her hand in that cradle.
58.
Like, you working with little
58 young.
So the older we get, I would rather have quality over quantity.
Absolutely.
I don't need 200 people around me to say go. I really just need one. Say keep going. You know what I'm saying? But what happens when I hook up with you, hook up with you, hook up with you, hook up with them, hook up with the chef over there, hook up with... Now we done flipped the whole narrative.
It's a power move.
It's a power move, power conversations, power couples. That's what we talking about.
If you guys really know your history, and I know y'all do, the people that really own the wealth of the world is only about 7 or 8 families.
Absolutely.
Right. I'm looking around this table. It's 7 or 8 families represented.
And we're all in different industries.
It's 7 or 8 families represented here. The ones that are pulling the chains, the strings, it's only 7 or 8 of them families that sit around the table that is making the decision for billions of people. So that's them. Now they need to say hello to us.
I'm trying to introduce my son to one of their daughters.
Okay.
That's how I'm gonna give him. That's how I'm gonna give him.
We believe
You
in
ain't got to, because my daughters downstairs,
we believe in
they
arranged
trained.
That's right. We believe in
They
arranged
trained.
No.
You ain't got to introduce them.
That's the one. No. That's the one he gonna marry. I want to go in through the back door.
Hustle.
No, I want to go. No. We gonna marry your daughter. We gonna marry your daughter. No, the one we going in on the back door. No, we just drag Becky. That's all. We just drag Becky.
There's a problem with that because your kids go out there looking for something that you haven't introduced them to. That's the problem. That's why they used to do arranged marriages. That's why they used to keep the money in the family. That's why. Look, Game of Thrones. What they do? Game of Thrones. They bring how much is the diary? How much land he got? How many cattle he got?
Right.
What are we doing? Looking for Boo Boo? Oh, he a rapper? Oh, he. I tell my girls, look. I tell my girls, I'm raising Scots, not thoughts.
What? Boy, you gotta put that on the shirt.
I'm raising Scots.
Let me tell you what I told my son. So we have a house. We gave our sons a house. 21, 20-year-olds. We gave them a house. 5-bedroom, 3-bath. They living it up. They dating all these girls, right? I put in the group family text. Whoever you sleep with, whoever you get pregnant, has a hand on our wealth. That's right. That's deep. We got to deal with her. She's gonna have. I don't care how many trusts I have. I don't care how many. She's gonna have the other half of my grandchild.
Exactly.
I'm gonna have to deal with. There's no way we would ever sit on this side and watch a child that looks like my son, that acts like his mom, and say we not gonna take care of that.
Period.
So I tell them all the time, whoever y'all sleeping with, whoever y'all laying with, y'all need to understand. They gonna get a part of our wealth.
Period.
So you think you just hitting it? No. She really trying to hit it. She really trying to hit it.
Oh, wait till you see that black one of mine. We call it midnight.
Trying to get to it.
She's trying to get to it. I told her, as soon as you bring this girl to this house, and they seeing like, this what y'all doing?
It's a plane here.
You living like this? Oh, that's your brother. This how
that's your dad.
Yeah, that's your dad. Oh, let's go to your parents. Oh, this your parents?
Right. They be
So
mad
this
because
They no longer looking at that
Don't you-
individual.
it
They're
ain't-
looking past.
These girls smart.
They smart.
That's
I
right.
might not get the ball player, but shit, I'd rather this one anyway.
That's right.
He ain't even traveling. He ain't gone 6 months out the year.
That's real.
He's here.
On one side of it, they're being trained on the other side.
I'm dealing with that one. We
What
got
to
one of
do,
them. He on
how to-
Instagram, posting his girl. They got the dog on the bed and everything. My wife was like, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I want her to
Somebody
be like
look
that.
at this. Somebody look at this.
Look at this. Somebody else said, look at this shit. Look at this. Look at this.
Dog, everything.
She sleep on the bed, the dog over the top. He living his best life. He living his best life. All I can think
I
about
had to tell
is
one, you ain't gonna get in this family because you ain't
if he gets that girl pregnant,
I'm telling him coming over there with all
my trust got to be updated. My land got to be updated. Everything's got to be updated now.
Correct.
Because now I got a grandchild.
Right.
And it's crazy because these are conversations that people don't have. The lawyer said, "Okay, yeah, I'm doing you trust. We are gonna leave everything too."
Yeah.
We said, I called my wife and said, "Baby, we got 4 boys."
The 9-year-old.
We said the 9-year-old.
We
We said he the only one we trust.
That's it. That's it.
He said he don't. But I'm sitting here driving like, is this real? We had 3 more before him.
Listen.
We don't trust none.
No.
I told the lawyer, look, man, they're going to tie it up till he 18.
Period. And this
I thought she was going to say something different. She said the same thing. Quick. She's like, Ari. I thought,
And this is why, as we are maturing, guys, we have to make sure that we set up these trusts and we set up this money because I don't trust none of my goddamn kids. You are not
I don't
going to
trust none
put
of them
me
in
in
the
an
trust.
old folks home
They'll
where
roll
they
you in the
don't
corner.
change my bed pads because I'm peeing on myself and I got bed sores. I got one kid that's going to come out with his half-breed wife and his 2.5 kids with his motherfucking dog. And the other kid, he going to come by and see me when he want to motherfucking see me.
Yeah.
And the other kid going to come and see me when she want to motherfucking see me. I got one kid like you that might, I got one kid I could be dead upstairs for 10 days but she know I'm dead. And she don't care upstairs. Hell no. Hell no. I done worked too hard
Where do you
for
stand
me
on
to
that?
leave me.
Where do you stand on? Where you at on that? We're out so cute. Where we at with that?
I mean, he's my only son, so he qualifies.
By default, that's
he
it.
qualifies?
He qualifies.
He got default.
By default, yeah.
But
You pick with stipulations.
parameters.
Right.
Well, here's the
First,
thing.
don't
I
forget.
didn't-
But the block where he only gets certain amount of money and certain
If you're doing
time.
certain things, you have to check the boxes before you
Absolutely.
get stuff.
Keep in mind, look, I just to table back what y'all was saying about the women and the chasing and all that. It come, well, from what I believe, it could come from this lack of access, right, with the children growing up, not having access to things leads them ultimately to want things, looking on social media. So it also comes from what I believe is a motherless household, perhaps maybe fatherless household. So they're not able to get access
Or a mother
to-
who lives the same life.
or live the same life, yeah. And so that chase that they're on is basically, like he just said, you're gonna have access to their wealth. So if they're gonna meet somebody that may have more, now they're on that mindset of, I didn't have this growing up in my household. Why didn't I have it? That's more an important part. But I didn't have it, so now that I see you have this and who you're connected to, I am going to put on a front and put on a face. And you're right, to go back to what you said, I have to look at my son's girlfriend kind of to the left. What are you actually, what is your end game? What is your end game? But I'm also the type of person that kind of looks past certain things and help them grow. Because they're young. We can't do nothing about the
How old
wild
is your
youth.
son?
21.
So all our kids are about the same age.
Yeah.
Tell me, how do we get there?
How do we get where?
With the other woman involved.
I got a real important
How did we
question.
get that to the point
I need
where
all y'all to give me
where
an
make
answer.
people disappear? His end game is where he's at.
See, now they all
Well,
have
here's the thing. I have a separate
gotta
conversation with my son and put him up on game. So he already knows how to handle situations. And that's from birth. Yeah. I put him up on game from birth. Like he knows
Period.
what to look for,
Because that's what it is.
where the slide is
Okay.
at, where to stay away from.
So we got all this testosterone hanging around.
Uh-huh.
What happens
That's what's the movie text.
when our she wants a she and our he wants a he?
Call a timeout. Chef said it was time for the food. We can move
You gonna go time out on my shit?
No,
I need to know because these kids are experimenting
Yeah. Yeah.
and they think that they want this
That
because they're emotionally following what's being displayed
The agenda.
on social media and what's trending. And so now all of a sudden, because I'm looking at Gabrielle Union and the ball player boy.
And
but
they done lost that. Hey, I'm going to comment on that. Hey, I got to comment on that.
I'm a
I
man.
think Dwayne Wayne done lost
On my
that.
boys.
She want to marry a girl? Or she experimenting?
Like how we
experiment.
But when it goes
Because it's breaking. It's
how we
broken.
gonna open up our minds? Because we need to open up our
When
minds.
they
I'm gonna go.
I'm scared.
If my son say he want to do it, I say go ahead. Just be able to take a joke. You better be able to take a really good joke.
So what we gonna do?
Hey,
We'll let the women folk, y'all go ahead and get y'all plate.
My girlfriend.
Okay, ladies first. Y'all go ahead and get y'all plate. We'll be coming
I
in.
think there's a couple things. There's
Thanksgiving, boy.
and then we can
Let them
where
experiment.
everything goes.
Yeah.
And they have no boundaries. They think that it's all good.
You're not a
And I'm like,
You can do the one thing.
right. And if I say anything, I'm mad.
That's my
I'm
clip.
That was decided years ago.
Yeah, right.
That's what he said.
They said they're going to cut him, but they're going to make it detached. He going to be able to screw it off and screw it back on.
Right, and so you know, I mean, I was, we all been young men. And,
That's what we feel on the inside.
all y'all had a song.
Good. That's all we can say all the time. Don't control. This is
Feel bad.
influence. You know? Because if you think you got
Y'all go ahead.
control,
Get y'all good going.
Exactly. So it was. So you can't say it certain things because people don't know what they actually really are. When we are, I'm gonna say when we 12, 13, 14, we're not fucking.
Come on, hey, yeah.
Back then.
Come on,
Back then.
Nah, I hit about 14.